Just open it up for questions for Coach Calipari.
An exhausting game to coach, is it was to watch?
You know what? I know it was a great game. I was really proud of my guys. We're not ready for this kind of game. I'll give you an example. Down the stretch, I'm trying to figure out my team. 18 seconds to go. I'm trying to just throw it to Tyreek, get a basket so I can call because we only got one timeout. Well, guess what? Can't do that with this team. You got to take your chances, call a timeout, get a better shot, maybe make it, and then foul. Do something. You can't do what I did. I tried to do what I did a year ago, which is let them play through it. Someone will make a play. Then we got an extra timeout, and then we're going to come back and win. I have to tell you, my hat's off to John Thompson and the job he's done. To lose what they had and to have a team that had that much desire to win anyway and have the swagger that they have, I got to give it to them. Because there were times we had a chance to just get it to 8-10, and they just said, nope, not happening. I got to get my veterans got to play better. We can't count on freshmen. You can't do it. You're not going to win what we're trying to win. We're not, this isn't funsies for us. And so I got to get those guys playing better, but they will. And I'm learning about my team, and I imagine John's going to say the same thing. I don't have my team figured out yet. I'm trying everything and looking at it and watching it, and sometimes I'm really happy, and sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh. And that's what it's going to be. And the sad thing, or the crazy thing, not the sad thing, we haven't been in this in 3 years. So this is something that, we knew what we had, and we knew our team, and now we have no idea. I mean, we're even doing this. Some guys will come and play for a half, and next half they're not that good, and I got to try somebody else. We did that about 3 times today. So we'll be all right.
John, how crazy was this game from the standpoint of you out-rebounded them, I think, by 21, but in the free throw department they shot just about that many more than you did, and maybe like 15. I mean, so one kind of balanced out the other.
Yeah, and the other thing is they fought like heck. And one of the things we talked about going into this game is we have to win that offensive rebounding battle. When they started the game and they missed those first free throws, I was so happy. I'm like saying, because I figured they would beat us at the line, not shooting more than us, but making more than us. And, we missed some down the stretch, which we've done. But it was, I don't know. I mean, I would have said if I watched it, if I was coaching it, and I'm not real excited, but if I'm watching that game, I would have said that was a fun game to watch. 2 teams just duking it out, trying to go crazy.
Dozier and Antonio didn't make the plays that you needed again tonight. Can they be the leaders on the court, or do you need someone else, whoever else is going to do it?
Well, I'm hoping, and we talked about it after. We just, part of it is just more energy. I thought Sean Taggart played with unbelievable energy in the first half. And what we need to do is we all got to play with that kind of energy. And if we do, we're so long and so big, we become a force. And then we'll figure out how we finish games. And I tried some things different this game than I did against Xavier, and it got us into overtime. We did some good stuff. But you're right. I mean, those two, this is their team, and I think they'll be fine, and I think they need to know that it's going to be on their shoulders if we're going to do something special. But you have to understand, last year at this time, both Doge and Antonio were not good. Matter of fact, they played poorly at this point. But as the season went on, they played better and did more and were more active. And, I know they have it. Now we just got to get them on that court and doing it.
How much you rate Evanston's play, considering you put a lot of responsibility as a playmaker on him, and also he's had some physical challenges?
Yeah, I thought he was fairly good today. I thought he missed some shots. There was a couple plays. I had to tell him at the end, when you're up 4, you don't shoot a bailout 3. That's all stuff he doesn't know. But how about the play, he misses the layup and tips it in? That shows you he has a winning desire. Another guy would have missed, and they rebound the ball. We lost the game right there. He tipped that ball in. We had 2 other guys that didn't even go after the tip in. They just we lost. And so he has it. We've got to put him in better positions. He shot 1 bad shot or 2 today that I just looked at but he's going to learn. I've got to let him, just like I did Derrick Rose. The beginning of last year, Derrick Rose was the most overrated player in the country. And by the end of the year, everybody said he's the best player in the country. And I don't know if Tyreek can get to that point, but he did some things today. He showed signs of wow. And he can steal balls, he can rebound, he's not in great condition yet. He doesn't know yet. He's used to AAU ball. Down 4, watch this 3. Why'd you shoot it? Well, I thought I could make it. We're down 4. We need a 2 or get fouled. They're not going to foul you. Oh, my fault. What are you going to say now as a coach? I'm trying to play through him on national television with Jim Nantz and Clark Kellogg, and I'm going to a freshman and expecting him to know? Come on.
Sean, when you have this, you haven't figured out on both sides, as you and Georgetown, how much does playing hard and playing tough kind of carry it over? Is there anything you
Danny, that's what I put on the board after the game, tough. That's the one word. And it's not team-wise, but we got some guys that if they do not play rougher and tougher, we're not going to be as good, and believe me, they're going to be nice college players. It'll be over. I mean, you know, go ahead, I'm sorry. I don't think. I just talk. I'm sorry. Just go ahead.
Was there one aspect of Georgetown's play that surprised you most? I mean, I'm sure you studied tape, but...
They did a good job of executing in the high post stuff they were doing. And it really bothered us, and I didn't think it would. And so they were even better at that than I believed. But they made, again, Wright hurt us, and when we played Xavier, Holloway hurt us. So they had one guy that controlled the game, and we didn't, and that's why you lose. And now the question is, where do we get that from? Can that be Wesley in a month from now? I don't know. Do I have to put Tyreek at point guard at that point? I don't know. We've got a lot of things we got to figure out, and it doesn't get easier for us. We got Syracuse coming in. We got Little Rock, who's 8-1, coming in. We got Cincinnati coming in. We still got to go to Gonzaga and Tennessee. Those will be easy ones, though.
Going back to the tough thing, were they tougher than you?
I thought they did some things late in the game that they had more energy to come up with balls late. Now, when you get 25 rebounds offensively, I can't say they out-toughed us. But what happened is, whether it was our conditioning, whether they had more of a desire to go get a ball, I don't know what it was, but as we wound down the game, I can remember 4 or 5 plays. We get it knocked out of our hands and look at the official. There's a two-handed rebound. We don't get it. There were about 4 or 5 of those. A layup we miss. Run down the middle and just throw a ball. I mean, I can see plays like where they got bumped and they drew fouls. There was no question they were getting fouled. So, like I said, they're a good team. They're a good team.
Was that a 3-2 shell look you gave them defensively towards the end of the game?
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that in and look at it, and I liked it. But they made that shot, and then the game got to where 1-3 would have ended it. We're on the road, you know, so.
Anything else?
Yes. Excuse me? Really talented. Really good off the dribble. Really long. He's going to be really, really good. Thanks, folks.